All right, we are here about ready to start the business club. Business club is actually in progress right now. If you haven't joined business club, we meet every Thursday from 12 to around 12:45, 12:40ish. Right here in there's no sign on the door. Right here in T 2376. You can see right here. Let me flip this camera around. Right here in T 2376 on the T building. There's all our credentials here at the business club. And right now we're having a talk. It's called the Macgyver Skills of Entrepreneurship. So how to be a Macgyver entrepreneur. And one of our presidents of the club, Charlie Hernandez, is actually giving a little lecture on that right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of sneak in here real quick and record some of it. All right, let's see.
First day we had over like 780 people visit our site, and then a month later it goes down and you're thinking, oh, what am I doing wrong? But you just have to be patient with it. You have to make sure you're marketing your product. Above all, you make sure you get your SSL certificate. So this goes with any website. When you have a secure checkout or have the S at the end, what that's called is an SSL certificate. So that basically means that someone can't, I shouldn't say someone can't, but it's harder for them to go in and hack your website. So, because a lot of times I'm dealing with credit card numbers, I don't store the credit card numbers personally. I just use them to pay me the process and the money goes into my account. So that's a very good thing to have if you take credit card numbers.
How do you market these ads?
Okay, I'm going to go into that. But yeah, that's a good question. Because there's pretty big ways to do it. You know? So marketing is such a big thing, and the free platforms, obviously there's a lot of people on YouTube making a ton of money. There's Twitter, there's Instagram, there's Facebook, there's Snapchat. Facebook, you can get into a paid version, which is like Facebook ads. Those add up so quick. When I started, I thought it was $10 a month. It's $10 a day. And you reach about 1,000 people, but when I initially started, I thought it was like, oh, $10 a month, I reach 1,000 people. That's not just, that's great. But no, it's $10 a day, and you reach 1,000 people a day. But tell me the math, and so if you do it for 10 days, $7.
Instagram ads?
That it all, since Facebook owns Instagram, it'll show up on Instagram. But the problem is, like I said, the ad is, I think the smallest scope you can get is 500 people, which I think is like $10.
I heard it's better to like have people who have a lot of followers take pictures of your products rather than paying for ads.
It could, you just have to make sure you're providing them value, so you see it as your big solution, right on the happy train.
Yeah.
You know, because they have so many followers and like, what are really trying to offer?
Throw them some free product too.
It's true, but a lot of times they still wonder why they get free product all the time in the mail. I know we haven't had that problem, but we've had a couple friends talk about that problem. Another thing is, just real quick, just WordPress, that's free to start. So you actually can start your WordPress. There's a monthly fee to maintain it. I'm not sure how much that is. But if you're just like doing the blogs and stuff like that, you can sell ad space on your blog. I have a friend, Kim, who makes good money selling ad space for watch companies, and she does a blog on free. So paid marketing, like I was saying, Facebook ads, Salesforce.com is really, really expensive. Oracle marketing, again, these are the bigger ones if you end up wanting to expand and go much larger outside California. These are really good things to use. Every door direct, if you're in real estate, this is really good use. I didn't even know this existed until about a month ago. What it does is you can basically hand the post office like a stack of like 400 flyers. I want them delivered to this specific, we'll do it for you for a price. And they can show all the houses that your flyer can say, yeah, it's really cool. Bandit signs have gotten a bad reputation because if you notice, you'll see a whole bunch of people like, we buy diabetes test kits, which is actually illegal. You're not allowed to do that. And you'll also see like the really cheesy wholesalers that be like, we buy homes for cash now, call us, we'll save you from foreclosure, all that crap.
So they're a bunch of bandits.
They're called bandit signs. It's a way of marketing. You can do it a lot better and a lot more effectively. It gets abused a lot because it is really, really cheap. You can get steaks for like 50 cents a piece, so you can get in bulk really, really cheap. Yeah, like no, actually use Amazon for buying. It's really cheap. Yeah, they're good. So what don't they tell you? I put here, like, they don't tell you to sacrifice. Honestly, I'm not getting too much into my personal life, but when I first started my companies in high school, we were like dead broke. We didn't know how to make money at all, and I think that was the biggest question: how do we get money to start anything? And you know, a friend and I, we were literally living off of ramen for the longest time. You know, he was sleeping at my couch actually because he used to work at Starbucks, but he quit full time to do to run our company, so he wasn't making anything. So yeah, he actually spent some time living with me for a little bit, and we were just trying to figure it out best we could. Went through a lot of hardships. A lot of times the big thing they don't tell you too is you give up a lot of relationships too. I mean, we spent many hours, you know, Friday, Saturday nights when a lot of our friends were clubbing, we figured out, okay, wait, how do we make money on this? What's going on? Why are we losing money? And they don't tell you that. They don't tell you how hard it is. They don't tell you how many nights you go to this bed at like 4 in the morning because you're so stressed out. They don't tell you how much money you lose. I mean, when we first started, we lost $2,000. Yeah, that went so quick, and a lot of it was on like unnecessary. But yeah, it goes so quick, and it really helps if you have someone to help you out with that process and someone who's done it before. And again, I think the only way I learned is because I lost so much money and I needed to figure it out. And start losing. So recommended reading list, I always get recommended reading list because I'm a huge reader myself. And this is my favorite one right here, How to Set Up a Business for Under $1,000 by Dan Fleischman. Dan Fleischman actually popularized that little like scooter thing, like the hoverboard. Hoverboard, yeah.
The ones that explode.
He didn't invent the hoverboard though, but he knew how to market it. It was an idea in China that he saw and he said, wow, that'd be really well here. And he sold them, of course, you know.
Now there's like 8 people suing each other for rights for that.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, he sold them early on when no one was really buying each other for rights. So yeah, that's it. I love that book. Can you actually read that? To Sell is Human is also a good book. I recommend that if you're in sales. The biggest thing that was taught to me is how you succeed is your skills in sales, leadership, and management. So it's a big thing to know how to sell. I mean, even if you don't end up working a sales job, you have to learn how to sell yourself at some point, whether it's for a raise or trying to pick up a girl at the bar. You know what I'm talking about.
Why are you looking at me, man?
No, I'm looking at you. LLC Quick Start Guide is good because I had no idea how to run an LLC when I first started one. And that's a big thing because there's so many paperwork you have to fill out. Like, for example, when you're selling more than 30 products a month online, you have to have a wholesaler permit. I didn't know that, or else you can get fined by the IRS or something like that. But it's good to know how to run an LLC because they'll tell you in like GBiz 5 the basics, like the structures of it, but not necessarily how to run it. It's a good thing to know how to run it. So Shoe Dog is the story of Phil Knight's the CEO of Nike. So that's basically how he got started. He sold shoes in the back of his van, which is very much like our story. I think we first started selling shirts in the back of it. So we weren't great, so we weren't selling things.
Like busting box on that one too.
Yeah, oh yeah. World Changers, my mentor gave me this book. It's basically an interview with a whole bunch of big CEOs and just how they got to where they wanted to go. I think Howard Schultz is in there, most of the book. He's basically CEO of Starbucks and how he started Starbucks. He didn't actually start Starbucks, he bought Starbucks from 2 brothers. And it just showed how he scaled it. So yeah, this is basically recommended reading list for everything I was going over. I didn't go into too much detail about everything, but should it be on slide?
Yeah.
Anybody here who has any questions about this presentation, maybe you want to learn a little bit more insight from Charlie.
Can you talk to me a little bit more about how you guys use Salesforce and Oracle Marketing?
That is super expensive. So a friend that I know that runs a business called ChargeTech, he's much bigger than I am. And when I help in the marketing, so when I'm accounting his intern, he does very well and all that stuff. But basically what he uses it for is international sales. And the only thing is, like, when you start using like that level of marketing, you have to have enough cash flow because it's really expensive. His budget is, I think, over $50,000 a month on marketing. So yeah, I mean, when you're getting to that level, yeah, basically what the stuff I do with Oracle is basically how to manage databases.
Okay.
So you know, Oracle, they're a database company. So it's just basically a lot of it is like database and then SEO a little bit. So it's really complicated. I haven't learned too much about it only because I haven't been able to play around with it at home. I only play around with it at work. It's really expensive.
Okay.
I would. Yeah, it's basically just you would recommend it for small business.
When you were starting your company with your buddy, what was like, because you guys said like you were broke and you were like living on ramen in the beginning, like what's the first way you raised capital or raised funds for your company?
You know, actually we did it the old fashioned way, the door to door, which is the worst way. The only thing is, if you go door to door sales, you get the fear knocked out of you so fast. You get spit on, you get the dog sticking in you, and you no longer have that fear of rejection. But yeah, no, you just, door to door sales, that's so hard. But I think once you get good at door to door, you don't fear anything.
What if you do not?
Yeah, and keyword, once you get good at it, it's one thing to knock on someone's door and murmur, and it's another thing to actually sell that person. So once you get good at door-to-door sales, it's a lot easier. But I didn't think we can
Yeah.
Yeah, we basically,
I mean, so you would like say like, here's my company's idea and
yeah, honestly, yeah, we didn't know what we were doing.
I feel like friends and family is where you should start and then branch out.
That's hard, because when you owe them money, that's not a good thing.
Yeah.
You have to see my Thanksgiving, so. I don't want to
Your company is a clothing company, which
Yeah.
is sort of like a ubiquitous product. Like I'm sure you guys differentiate. in
Yeah,
some
no,
ways.
it was definitely hard.
But when you're starting like a
Mhm.
GoFundMe or like a crowdsourcing website, it's like not a lot of people want to invest in like a clothing company.
Yeah,
There's clothing
exactly.
companies all over the place. So that's why I'm asking.
And that's part of the reason why we didn't do GoFundMe.
Yeah.
It's because we didn't want to see like a little description, oh, would you come to trying to start a shirt business, that's everything, you know. So basically what we did is we talked to friends who had access to money. I had friends who came from means who were willing to invest as long as they believed in the product and believed in the idea, and that's the way we ended up getting money.
Mark, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Any like stumbles we should look out for by using these applications or anything?
Unnecessary fees.
Unnecessary.
That's the biggest thing. Like I was telling you, I was running Shopify for $80 a month, not even knowing I could switch my plan. Yeah.
So like all those applications have like a tier.
Yeah,
You
no,
can switch on.
definitely. You can switch on that one, and you don't need to buy a design on Shopify. They have a bunch of free ones. Like I use a free one. I actually bought a paid one. I paid $110 and I realized I couldn't sell my products on that one because it wouldn't fit. Because you have to input like small, medium, and large. It wouldn't fit small, medium, and large. It was meant for like selling music. And I didn't realize that until after I bought it. So, yeah.
The right template, right?
Yeah. Anything else? Want to say anything else?
Okay, so I see some new faces from last week. You guys need to email me. Once you get the email, you can get on our Slack where we will post this presentation, and you'll get the updates. We plan on doing like a 3-week schedule. This way you know like what's coming up in the first 3 weeks, and hopefully you can get your email out to me soon, and then I'll send you with the Business Club starter pack. I think that's all we have.
Wait, can I say something?
Oh, what's up?
Hi, I'm Victoria, I'm one of the vice presidents. I'm thinking of doing a fundraiser, at a bar. I wanna do like the bar trivia, cause I've never done it. I think it'd be cool to do like an out of club, out of school kind of fundraiser for us. But I don't wanna do it if the majority of people are under 21. So can you please raise your hand if you're 21 and you would go? And would you go if it's a Tuesday night? Would you go if it was a Thursday night more?
Every night's a good night to be.
And would you invite family?
Oh,
Family and friends. It doesn't have to be anyone who has to go to this school, that's not necessary. But,
I'll go anywhere with you on Thursday night, Victoria.
Yeah, Thursday night's good.
alright,
Yeah, Thursday
Thursday,
night's good.
everyone likes Thursday better. Okay, thank you.
What's up, Lauren?
So will
Oh,
we
this guy,
we'll be posting our workshops and presentations like the one that Charlie just did on the Business Club website, like we had from Ronald's presentation?
On our
On our official LBCC website.
on the school website, right?
School website,
One of the links. Yeah, we can do that.
I think we should, because like if you're non-Slack, or even if you are on Slack, sometimes it's hard to find files like that, especially like from way back when.
Yeah, I forgot we have that and that exists. Does anybody ever go on the main website for LBCC and see our business club on there?
And what's the other thing?
You seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I forget we have that.
Yeah, and also
I don't even know
take
who
Marina's
runs that,
name off the
honestly.
president.
I wonder who's president. Okay, oh, big thing. I want to remind you guys for sure that we're bringing in a business owner on March the 30th, 3 weeks from now. Make sure you come to that, because that's gonna be something, I mean, this business is booming, we know that, and it'd be an amazing experience for everyone, even for me, who's doing the interview, to see like what she's up to, like what she's doing for her business. I know a lot of things are changing for her. She's very busy, so we're very lucky to have her here for an hour. And does anybody else have anything? Oh, how about some feedback? What do you guys want to get out of Business Club? What do you guys expect, or maybe there's something that you're interested in that we haven't talked about? Does anybody have any ideas or any feedback for us?
Yeah, I don't think we've done a whole lot on like HR or like human resource management. I know that
Oh, hello. That was a little close. So what we just did, we just finished up one of our business club meetings. We're wrapping it up right before it. As you can see, it's about 12:30 right now on Thursday. And so what we do is we do a little presentation. We talk about it. There's gonna be a little social gathering right now afterwards. People are gonna network. People are gonna meet, talking about future events and running the organization, running fundraisers and stuff like that. So come on down. Again, it's every Thursday from 12 to right about now, 12:30 in room T2376 over here at the LAC Campus. I know it says office hours, but I'm doing my office hours a little bit differently today. I'm just live streaming it. So I'm live streaming one of our business club events. I'll probably try to do this when we have some interesting stuff going on. So other than that, if you need to contact me, again, my Twitter at NJ Carbonaro. If you need to contact the business club, it is baelbcc@gmail.com, and you can get all the information through there. Email them, email our president. He'll put you on the mailing list, and it's a really, really good mailing list. So other than that, have a great Thursday.